Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today for some tea and cookies. We're gonna spill all the tea and we're gonna eat all the cookies. This reading is, I'm considering it timeless, so whenever you come across it is when you are meant to. It is for the general collective, so please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and you know what, that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe, so if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. So this is a tea leaf and fortune cookie reading. I may throw some tarot. I haven't fully decided yet. I think it kind of depends on the cards that come out. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's keep some suspense here. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had a stroke, so that can affect my memory. I can struggle to get my words out. I also have tremors, so, you know, it can make shuffling difficult. I can struggle with my grip. It happens. Just bear with me. You know, the message gets out the way that it is meant to. If you enjoy this reading, please run them numbers up. Smash the heck out of that like button. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. If you are catching it today is Thursday, March 6th. It is the first quarter moon in Gemini. When I think of Gemini, I think of communications, you know, twins. It is the ruler. Mercury is its ruler, so Mercury is about to retrograde next week, so buckle up, buttercup. March is set to be a wild month, to just be wild and out here, but 3s are my lucky numbers, so I'm here for it. I have separated the tea leaf cards into 3 separate categories: love, career, finance, and life. There are some cards that can fit more than one, so I just did my best here, you guys. You know, I'm just a gal throwing cards. The cards do the talking, my fingers do the walking. See what I mean? We already have a flyer here. This is the love department, so literally anywhere we have love, self, family, friends, significant other. For some it could be their job, you know, I mean, literally anywhere you have love. So we do have the hills here for obstacles to overcome. So you know, sometimes we make a mountain out of molehills, right, as something that's coming up. So, you know, you're on the right path at the right time is also something. The sun is peeking out over there. When we think of tarot, the sun is the happiest card in the entire deck. You know, it's great happiness, you know, fulfillment, good health, you know, all of those good things. So even though there's obstacles, you guys, you are built for your environment. This is nothing you can't handle. We do have the broken ring, parting of the ways, either in romance or business. So, you know, it happens sometimes. Maybe this is part of the obstacles there are to overcome, but trust and believe. Like, I'm hearing blessing in disguise here for whoever that broken ring may be for, you know. And like I said, it could be romance, it could be business. For some, it could be both. If you were someone who blended love and work, right? If you started a business with your, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a significant other. It could be a friend, a family member you went into business with as well. Maybe things didn't work out. Maybe there are some hard feelings, some obstacles to overcome. You know, I feel like you gave it your best here. You gave it your all. And maybe they weren't putting in the same energy here. That could be business or romance, either way, however you want to look at it. you gave till you was all gave out is something that's coming through here. And we also have the feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And I'm also hearing selfish coming in, like extremely selfish. You know, we're all selfish to a certain extent, you guys, but there are those that take it to the extreme. So, you know, like I said, blessing in disguise. I feel like you're dropping a heavy weight, a heavy burden, and you know, it's not nothing you can't handle. Take your time, grieve, you know, grieve the loss, because, you know, you get used to people, you get used to having people around, and then one day when they're not there anymore, it's like, this is so weird. That's about the best way I can sum it up. So let's get some career and finance here. Let's see what's going on. I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey. Let's see. All right, we'll take those as well. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, okay. We got the shark swimming around. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So, you know, that could be tied into the broken ring, the feather, the obstacles that are there to overcome. But like I said, the sun is shining. There's a money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So, you know, this isn't just sitting around hoping, wishing, waiting for it to happen. You have to go out and find it, you guys. And don't worry, like I said, you're being divinely guided and divinely protected here, you guys. And I feel like this is a lesson learned. Like next time you'll put things in writing, you know, like for your benefit, for your protection. We have the target, a goal-oriented person. Like I said, I feel like you were giving it your all, giving it your very best each and every single day, smashing your goals, you know. And you're going to continue. And I think that's why that money path is like, hello, I'm glowing, I'm right here. And, you know, I feel like you have a lot of good ideas. And, you know, it's a time to see what works, see what doesn't. You know, you also have the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life here, you guys. Like I said, you're on the right path at the right time, divinely guided, divinely protected, divinely blessed. Your guides, your angels, ascended masters, your higher self, you know, they're all working overtime behind the scenes on your behalf for your highest and greatest good. So, like I said, blessing in disguise is coming through real strong here, you guys. And I feel like you're the type to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going, you know, like, yes, it gets to you, you know, I'm not saying, you know, you don't take your time to grieve or anything like that, but, you know that you're destined for so much more is what's coming through here. And you're just like, you know what, I'm going to keep plugging away until I get it right. Okay. Sometimes we have to go through failure, kiss a lot of frogs before we get to our happily ever after, however it looks to us personally. So let's see what's going on in life here, because life do be life and a little too hard sometimes. I know I'm like, life, excuse me. Can you pump your brakes, use some Vaseline, you know, please? And sometimes life is like, nah, bro. You can handle it. Like, okay, I may be crying over in a corner, but if you say I can handle it. And we have some flyers here, so flyer. All right, let's see. We have the lion, time to act. So like I said, I feel like you're, you know, the type to just go after what it is that you want, see what works, see what doesn't. I feel Leo energy. I'm a Leo sun. I also have Mercury in Leo. So maybe you have Leo somewhere in your birth chart or dealing with a Leo. They may have Leo somewhere in their birth chart, and it's okay if you don't know, you guys. If you feel like that's calling to you, then it is. We also have the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So, you know, this feather person and the broken ring, you know, they may decide to act kind of shady, you know, do things in the dark. But don't be tempted to lower your standards. Don't lower your vibe, you know. keep vibing high. Like, if you can't match me, that's why you're being removed. You know, not everybody's meant to go through every phase of our life with us. There are some that are. There are some that come along later. There are those that drop off. So keep doing you guys, you know what you would and wouldn't do to someone, and if they want to play dirty and get their hands dirty, let them, because it'll be brought to light. Truth, justice is on your side, I feel. So just keep plugging away, because you have success here in your corner. The star, it looks like there are stars here. That makes me think of Aquarius. If you've been following me a while, I am a Sun Leo. My husband is a Sun Aquarius. So I do feel, success, your hopes, your dreams, not letting go of the bigger picture here, you guys. You know what the end game is, and keep going, because you have the haystack here. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So you'll reap what you have sown, they will reap what they have sown. So it's either going to make you really happy or really bummed out. If you don't like what's coming back at you, take that as a sign to make some changes. We can all change, we can all grow, we can all adapt, if we are willing to, and if we're open and ready. So you guys, even though there's some yucky doodle things in here, there's a lot of goodness too. And I feel like with that shark, really look at your finances, because maybe someone was spending more than they should have, and maybe they didn't tell you about it. That's something else that's coming through, kind of shady, bloodthirsty, greedy is also coming through here. Maybe they're like, they want to take you to the cleaners, take you for everything they have. But I feel like, you have success over here, and you also have that money path. So, they're no longer under the umbrella of your protection, you guys. So when their karma starts catching up with them, and they're like, woo-saw, and you're like, shoulda lived better, shoulda done better, shoulda put more love into everything, instead of, trying to get rich quick, or take someone to the cleaners. People with bad intentions, bad comes back to them tenfold. But, when we're putting good out there, the goodness comes back to us tenfold. So, I believe you're going to be successful at whatever you put your hand, heart, and mind to, you guys. You're goal-oriented, so once you go in, you are in, and you're in it to win it, you guys. I love it. Yes. Okay. Let's get some cookies now, and maybe I will pull some tarot. Maybe. I'm still thinking here. Okay. We have opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. If you were married to someone that was very controlling, narcissistic, gaslighting, maybe they isolated you from your family and your friends. And, a stranger could come in here and change the whole thing around you guys. Like, maybe you feel like you have a new lease on life. Maybe you feel like you're able to breathe again. We do have jealousy coming through here. Ooh, watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Someone could be very jealous of you. Maybe they wish they were on your level, able to do things, and get results. We also have communication. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely, you guys. So, yeah, bad things happen. Life sometimes don't use Vaseline. We're like, hey, pump your brakes. This is crazy. We can feel like we've been thrown out into the storm. But that sun is shining, you guys. And I feel like, everything that you want is on the other side. And, you're willing to go the distance, you guys, to have that better life. And there's lessons to be learned here about who you trust. And I feel like your intuition has been telling you whoever this jealous feather person is, you know, they're undependable and insincere. Two-faced is coming up here for me as well. Maybe they gave you a lot of red flags and you were like, oh, you know, they're just quirky, or, you know, wrote them off, whatever, you know. It happens. We do that sometimes. And, you know, they try to break you, but you're like the unsinkable Molly Brown, right? Like, the Titanic went down, she survived. She survived a lot of things. If you've never seen that movie, it is a good one. I am going to go ahead and pull some tarot. Spirit's like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's have this with our tea, right? Our tea and cookies. So I'm being led to these three right here. Let's see. Okay, we have the Tower. So, you know, being shook out of our comfort zone. There are birds there. Birds are messengers. I feel like messages have been coming in. Maybe you haven't been receiving them. Maybe you haven't been trusting your intuition. It looks like there's 7 birds there. So 7 months, 7 years, you know, it feels like a long time, you guys. And maybe you just kept holding on, thinking, you know what, this person will change. You know, they keep saying they're going to change. But they didn't. You know, it feels like there wasn't a strong, steady foundation. It's been struck by lightning, you guys. It's crumbling. Look at them waves. Emotions could be high. Water is the power of our emotions. Lots going on there, you know. You know, holding on for too long, you guys. I've done it. I have surely done it, you know, hang on longer, because I don't like to give up on people, you know. I don't like to give up or push them away, you know. Usually it's they push me away and I'm just like, okay, I have to accept it, right? But should have walked away before I did. But you know, I'm where I'm meant to be at this point in my life, and it's not my final destination. And you know, I'm not a person that really likes change. It's not natural to me to go with the flow. I know for some people they don't have no trouble with it, but your girl's like, whew, going with the flow is, I feel like I'm trying to swim upstream against the tide. I learned the hard way. We have the 6 of Cups here. Maybe your inner child, you know, needs to be let out. Maybe some healing from childhood needs to take place. Maybe you're stuck on your memories, whether they were good or bad. But, you know, she's passing on the baton so that you can keep going, you guys. I mean, yeah, we all look back, we all reminisce sometimes, but we can't stay there. So like I said, Cups is water. Water's the power of your emotions. Where it's real rocky, stormy, there it's calm and serene. So I feel like you're coming out of, you know, a rough patch and refreshed, restored, rejuvenated, ready to keep going on your journey. And, you know, let your inner child out, let it play. We also have the Page of Cups. Pages are young energy, messengers. You know, she is staring into this glowing thing, waiting for the message to come through. And you know, she's not in any big hurry. She's patient, she's calm. You know, for some it may look like she's stuck and stagnant there, but you know, she's waiting for the message to come through. She's making sure she's hearing it, she's getting it right. You know, but I feel like, you know, we can be here, emotions running high, you know, sick to your stomach is something that's coming through. Like maybe some things that have happened have really, you know, hit you hard, made you feel sick, depressed, down. But you're gonna come out of it. And like I said, everything, all the good stuff is on the other side, you guys. And you have to be willing to keep going and trust your intuition, trust your instincts. You know, you can't help it if someone's jealous of you and the fact that you keep going. You know, you're going to find success and happiness and peace of mind and love and all the good things all the time, you guys. There are golden opportunities on the way. If you don't like the communication around you. You know, you can ask for the right words at the right time to be given to you so you don't wound or offend anyone. You can ask that they be open and ready to receive, you know, the words that need to be said. And, you know, just keep going, you guys. That is what is coming through the strongest here, no matter what. You know, you were built for handling things, and I feel like you take it in stride. I feel like you deal with it in your own time, in your own way, and that's the way it should be, not on anyone else's timeline, because this is your trip, your journey around the sun. It is special and unique to who you are, so do not compare it to anyone else's. Yes, there may be similarities, but you know, you have your own way of doing things, and the way that you do it is perfectly okay. So all right, you guys, these are our tea and cookies. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know, especially if you would like to see more content such as this. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button. Please run them numbers up. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. It truly means so very much to me, and it's free to do so, so you can support me in a big way for $0. You know, you pour into me and I try to pour back into you. So I hope that, you know, your tea is delicious, that the cookies are amazing, and that, you know, when life feels like it's life and a little too hard, you're able to say woo-saw, meditate, ground, center, get yourself back on track, and keep putting your best foot forward, one foot at a time. You've got this. You are beautiful, wonderful, and amazing just as you are, and you are born worthy of all the good things all the time. You deserve it, you guys. So, all right, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.